So if you want to build your upper back and make sure your shoulders are healthier, here's 5 methods that you can plug into your training and do just that. So here's the thing. Most people know that the upper back is important, right? Not only like how it looks, right? When you put a shirt on and it's popping back out, but also for the health of the shoulders. Mistake people make is they tend to go heavy on these lifts where really you need to be purposeful with the reps. So I'm going to share 5 methods with you to build your upper back and improve the health of your shoulders. First one is going to be band pull-aparts. Now with band pull-aparts, you want to go higher rep, right? 15 to 25 reps. I like to have like a total of 100 reps. So that means 3 to 4 sets of higher reps. And there's a lot of ways to do it. You can go overhead, underhand. What I found is that a lot of people do better going underhand, pinkies up. And I can do different positions, right? I can go a little bit higher. I can go like chest level. I can go a little bit lower. And I like to just switch it up, right? Long elbows, think about punching the knuckles out. And really being intentional, right? So nice and controlled, punching the knuckles out, making your arms long. And the thing, this really starts adding up, right? If I'm doing this for 15 to 25 reps, you're gonna feel that pump, you're gonna feel that burn. And a couple of things too. You could do this as part of your warm-ups. So imagine if you really wanted to bring them up, you do this as part of your warm-ups. Like at the end, get your, 80 to 100 reps in every single time, like especially before you do an upper body session. So using the sled for upper back is a great variation. Again, with the sled, there's no eccentric portion of it, so we can do quite a bit of volume. At the end, I like to put this at the end of my training sessions, where I'm, again, just moving through the motions, and I might do a face pull. And in this situation, I can also do a Y, rib cage down. And I'm just walking back, right? There's no eccentric. I can go into a posterior fly here. I can change these variations. And I'm just moving through. And again, I can get quite a bit of volume, and just like regular sled work, again, you can do a lot of volume because there's no eccentric. All right, so finishing the session with that quality form, getting a bunch of volume in, that's method number 2. All right, number 3 is using small plates for big gains. You don't need a lot of load when you're doing things like a Y, T, I, and I'll just show a bunch of different variations. I really like isometrics here, which means holds. So think about it, like I'm gonna be facing chest down here, Y position, right? And then we got I position, could be this, also turning thumbs in, right? So we can go 2 different variations. And then we have W as well. And again, if you don't have great external rotation, just get what you can here. And then we can have a W, so external rotation into press, and then just holding the position. So I'm gonna go through a couple reps of each one. Again, I like these towards the end. If I think about full body day or upper body day, I've got my big lifts in, supplement assistance stuff. This is gonna be at the end for assistance stuff, right? And you don't need, again, for 5 pounds for me is plenty when I'm doing this. So again, I can go that Y position. So this could be a drill where I'm going to go and do 10 to 12 reps. And then I could do a T here, 10 to 12 reps. Then I can do a W. Now I can do isometric holds where I'm just holding, or we're going from external rotation here into a press. Not to mention, again, like when I'm working on upper back, I'm thinking about all the variations, right? So we can go here, external rotation up, bringing it out, controlling it back down, right? And again, I'm gonna go pretty high rep, time under tension here. It could also be where I'm, kind of cleaning it up here, back down, and going a little bit heavier on the load, for example, right? Working eccentrics. Right, so all those are options. And again, I would use 5 pound plates. I'm pretty damn strong, but 5 pound plates will crush me if I'm doing, again, quality reps, nice and controlled tempo for 10 reps per drill, 30 to 40 second isometric holds. Like really focusing again on that scapular upward rotation, squeezing the shoulder blades together in good positions. man, it's going to be challenging. So focus on the form, intent of reps. So we're not just kind of flailing around, like we're really focusing on movement, right? Feeling the muscle, keeping that control. Remember, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Plug those in again, and you're going to see your upper back not only grow, but your shoulders feel better. Suspension straps are the fourth method, and like they're great because again, I can have a wide variety of movements to work my upper back. So whether it's, the scarecrow / the Y raise, which you don't need a lot of load here, by the way, right? I want to have good posture, good position. I'm going to drive up, pause, control down. Right, I can also do my T here. I actually even like doing a row and then coming out and then eccentrically controlling. And then face pulls are a great option here as well. All right, wrists and elbows moving at the same time. Keeping that chest tall. Thinking tall. So this is where I like to be around the 8 to 12 rep range. Like some of the drills that I showed you is definitely an 8. So like a row with an eccentric, 3-4 seconds, that's definitely 8. Face pulls, 12 to 15. Y raises, scarecrows, T's are gonna be somewhere in that 10 to 12 rep range. Again, control matters a ton, time and attention matters here, but these are great choices to play. These are, by the way, you can hit your upper back frequently, right? So if you do 3 sessions a week, you can do that every session, right? If you do 4 sessions a week, you can do it every session. You're likely not gonna overdo it, but definitely gonna build your upper back and get better shoulders. All right, the last method is altering tempos and using isometrics. Again, like what I said right from the get-go, right? That here, it's a lot of like quality form intention, time and attention, like line muscle connection. So I love these posterior flies, which you can manipulate, where I'm going to have one locked up, right? So meaning it's an alternating iso is what I call these. So we both come up. So I might do a countdown here. So let's say this is going to be 5 reps. And now I'm going to hold this one. I'm going to get 5 reps on the other side. Now I'm going to go 4. And so forth, right? So now I'm going to get 4 on this one. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. And even with lighter loads, I am actually creating quite a bit of volume on that. 2 to 3 sets at the end of a training session. Again, I can do different things here, right? Where I can be more in an external rotated position, come in, right? I can even go here, punch up with 1 with just body weight, right? So if I was here, actually, let me show you this one. Even just body weight in this position, right? If I'm coming up here or with a 2.5, right? Keeping that good W position, having a 2.5 pound plate for a lot of people, doing 10 to 12 reps per side here. I mean, my upper back's already lit up. You could use water bottles at home, seriously, because again, that isometric, you feel it. And if we control the tempos, it's just going to make it a lot more challenging, right? So 5 different methods. And like I said, use this frequently, at least 2 days a week. But a lot of times, if you train 3 to 4 days a week, plug it in every time. You can do it in the warm-ups or at the end of the session. And it's definitely going to build your upper back and is going to make your shoulders feel better. So plug it in. And if you want more tips like this to look, feel, perform more like an athlete without nagging aches and pains, subscribe to this channel.